Hello. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Is it Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's Friday.
What are you doing today, Trish?
It's a secret. Should I tell everybody?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, let me turn this way. Should I tell everybody? I'm gonna get a tattoo today.
Yeah.
If you
Steve.
want.
Surprise.
Hi. Yeah, my husband just tuned on. Surprise! I'm getting a tattoo. Yeah, you guys can guess what the tattoo is.
Where is it gonna be?
No.
Yeah,
It's
that
nothing like
opens up a
that.
can
No. But anyway, so yeah, today's Friday, October 11th, right? Is it?
Yeah.
And Hannah and I thought we would jump back on. We want to talk a little bit more regarding the Iron Orchid Design stamp that she used on this hutch. And hey, Anne, glad to see you on. And we want to also share some, I guess, little tips about it. So I'm going to flip this camera around. So it's all about Hannah, okay? And as I scroll back over, so here's the big hutch that we did. And it was Louis Blue. Hannah painted it in graphite. And then she did the next step she did after 2 coats of graphite was the Iron Orchid Design. And it's a new stamp. So let me come on in. And, you know, when you look at a forest, you see the whole clump of trees. You don't pick out just one. Mm-hmm. And I think with something like this, you really want to take in the whole effect and you don't just focus on one individual stamp. And we've received a lot of compliments on this. So tell me overall the whole package, which stamp collection is this?
This is Bohemia.
It's the Bohemia one, okay.
So I'll show you the back. That shows you what comes in the whole set.
Oh, okay, let me get a little closer. So this actually came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stamps.
8.
Oh, where's the 8? Oh, the little leaves, thanks. Okay, so that's a really great...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the leaves.
Oh, okay. Why? I can't count. So I thought this right here was actually, I mistakenly counted that as one.
You could.
But they're not. They're separate?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. And you know, these stamps can be used for more than just paint. People I've seen do something with like food dye on cakes. It's amazing.
Or like imprinting into fondant.
Yeah, on the fondant. So if you do cakes, this is a really awesome idea. And this whole collection, we sell this package for what?
$25.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. There you go. So it comes with all these individual stamps, and here they are. And they're made out of this real pliable, bendable. What is that? Silicone? Yeah. I guess that's what it is. And you just then cut them out?
Mm-hmm. I leave them on the backing, and then I cut the individual ones. And if you notice, I started in the corners, but it doesn't fill up the whole space. So what I did, I used French linen chalk paint. I got it on the stamp, and then I lined it up and just flipped it and pressed the design on. So then that little area that filled in the rest of the space, I actually took the stamp and I took some painter's tape and masked the remainder of the side off.
I think that was brilliant because immediately I was like, oh no, you're going to cut the stamp. And you were like, no.
Yeah. So I masked it off and then filled in the rest.
That's a really great technique and something simple. Maybe most people, probably the majority of people tuning in would know that. But I didn't default to that. I was like, oh, we're going to have to cut it. And I guess you could do the same thing when you're doing a stencil.
Yeah.
If you had to, right? Okay, so that one stamp, and then you just did it all the way consecutively across, and you did it at the bottom portion of each shelf.
Yeah. And
right?
It was easier starting at the bottom because you can level it with the base and then just flip it up.
Okay. Now, after you did the stamp, what else did you do?
So then we did a cocoa wash on the bottom portion and then a little bit on the top as well.
Yep. So the other stamps that came in this package, you were talking just a few minutes ago about maybe utilizing them and doing something else with it. And I always, you know me, I'm kind of like always a little conservative. Less is more. So what are you thinking?
Well, I was looking at these round areas and thinking about something like this, but we might even use something from another stamp set.
I actually kind of think maybe, oh, okay, so they're kind of a swirl.
Yeah.
It's not like it's an individual circle. Because
Right.
at first I was thinking, oh, you can mask it
Yeah.
and just do that one
Yeah.
in each. But again, yeah, I guess, you know what, if you're watching this and you have an opinion, should we leave it as is or should we add more stamps across the top? And can we just see the whole thing again? Because I guess everyone may have an opinion of which one to use. Okay. There's really no easy way of describing it, though, I guess. Those are kind of cool. Oh, there you go. You have to, like, spoon feed me, okay? So, initially, you were thinking maybe these.
Yeah, they don't fit exactly. Though.
No. But, you know, if you're tuning in and you have a suggestion... if you
have another stamp that you like,
yeah, of the Iron Orchid Designs, let us know. Or do you think we should just leave it as is? And now, out of curiosity, people keep asking, are you going to do a wash inside the hutch?
I don't know. Initially, we were going to, but I like it the way it is now. We definitely could at this point. I don't want to take away from the stamps as they are now.
Personally, I don't think you should, and I'll tell you why. First...
It's nice to have that contrast.
Yeah, I think the contrast is actually a good thing, but more so, I think doing a wash on all those shelves and in those little cubbies and on the under part of the shelf is going to be a pain in the...
It would be a little difficult, but it also gets too busy because you have to make sure everything's going the right direction, and if you have things going different ways, it kind of looks unnatural.
Yeah, I like the contrast of leaving it just the graphite versus graphite with the cocoa wash. Now, just out of curiosity, we've talked about some of the color drifting with Annie Sloan Sweet from 2018 to 2019. Yeah. Personally, I'm in love with graphite packaged in the liter container. How would you describe it?
Previous graphite on this piece behind you, and it's really more of like a cooler charcoal. It has a little bit of a bluish tone to it. I don't know that the camera will necessarily pick that up. But it's definitely on the cooler side, and then the graphite packaged in the liter has more of those brown, warm undertones to it.
Yeah, I guess really we should just run get the sample boards. Are they easy to find or no? So Hannah's going to run and go grab the sample board of the graphite, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, even with this new high-end phone, the graphite packaged in the liter container, which you can see on the back walls of the upper hutch, it comes through, I think, more as a gray and almost like a bit with a taupe color to it, when really, in actuality, it's a warmer charcoal. So, how you doing over there? Okay, good. Hannah's coming back. I'm sorry to have avoided or wasted your time here. I gave her a task.
I went back and watched our video yesterday on my phone. It did look like the actual color.
It did?
Just be while you're recording.
Okay, so this may be difficult to pick up on because they look almost the same, to be honest. Well, actually, from that angle, it's a little bit different.
So that's the quart on the right. You're right, and then that's the liter.
Yeah, you know, you can see that's a little cooler. They're very similar. We actually need to redo this. But the graphite now is a warmer charcoal, like a dark slate, warmer color. No cool tones to it. So, you know, if you guys, can you only paint half of the swirl? Oh, that's a good point. Tammy was just suggesting that. Good morning, Kim. You guys, if you're tuning in and you're going to be painting this weekend, leave us a comment. Let us know what you're doing. Also, we have a post a few days ago with our newsletter link. You're going to want to sign up for that newsletter. We're going to be doing giveaways starting for the month of November that only our newsletter followers are going to know about. We'll post a link to that in this feed a little bit later. So, anything else you want to share? Are you going to paint anything this weekend?
I might wax this a little later today, so we can definitely video that. If that happens.
When I'm not here? You mean when
when you come back.
Oh, okay. When I come back with my tattoo. I know that's crazy, but I guess I'm having a midlife crisis. Michelle says she can definitely see the difference between the graphite. And all I can tell you is that if you don't do washes over your piece, you are totally not taking advantage of this product, because if you sell pieces especially, let me tell you, this piece that was painted just in graphite,
it was boring.
It was boring. I mean, seriously, even if you're distressing, it just transformed it amazing. So let me I'm flipping back over. I don't want to give you whiplash. We're just going to tune in. And we're so excited because today we're removing a half wall in our Macedon shop. And we're going to be painting our floor soon with Annie's graphite.
Graphite or Athenian?
Yeah, you still think Athenian? That's a dark color.
I don't know, because we're going to do some stenciling, we think, right?
Yep.
I think the Athenian would be nice.
Yeah, so we're going to be changing out our floor. We're taking out the ceiling. So a lot of fun things that are going to be happening over the next month. So, okay, everybody, I'm going to flip this around. We'll post pictures a little later or maybe jump back on when Hannah goes to wax it. But otherwise, happy Friday.
Bye.
Bye.